Hi guys, welcome back to the channel.
What's up guys?
So in today's video we're gonna be answering your questions. So I asked you guys on Instagram if you have any questions that you guys would like to know about us, and you guys did ask, so we're gonna be answering those questions. You ready? Okay guys, so we're gonna start. So I'm also gonna put the questions, but I'm not gonna put anybody's name because I don't know if you guys are comfortable with that. So the first question is your favorite shows to watch together.
What is it?
We like to watch this. It's like a dating show. It's called Are You the One?
Yeah, it's produced by MTV, called You're the One. Are You the One?
So that's the show we like to watch. I'm not a TV person, so we don't have a lot of shows that we like to watch.
Bringing her to the TV is like dragging her.
So that's why we don't have as much. Another question that kept coming up is about us having kids. So
Who's paying?
the first question is, are you guys planning on having another kid? And another question is, would you guys like to have children one day?
You can answer that first.
Why you want me to go first?
Huh?
Why you want me to go?
Because I want to hear what you're gonna say.
Of course we're planning to have more kids, maybe 2.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean, we are planning to have kids, maybe like 1 or 2. I'm okay with it, but it's not something that like we're thinking about it right now. I think at this point we just have different plans. We're not like ready to have kids, as in like
we have other priorities right now.
Yeah.
Once you start settling down with more kids, your life is focused around creating that little family. So right now is not the time.
Yeah, and we just still wanna enjoy our marriage without having like
too many big responsibilities.
Yeah, and we still want to travel, guys. So if it happens, it happens, because of course we are married, but it's not something that we're planning to do for.
Yeah, we're not trying to actively have kids yet.
Yeah. So another question is, oh, this one is not a question, but she said, you guys are so cute. I'm always looking forward to seeing your videos. Thank you.
Thanks.
And okay, another question. Oh, it's about the kids again. When are y'all starting a family? Is it something you're looking to do in the near future? We already answered that question. Okay, another question is, who is more goofy or fun in a relationship? Me.
No, you're not.
What do you mean? I'm not fun now?
You're not the goofy one. I am. You're always serious. If you ask anyone who knows us, that question answer would be completely against what she just said. You're trying to be funny for the camera right now.
Okay guys, he's right. He's the one who's goofy and fun. I'm not always
It's not that
serious.
you're not fun. You just, what you find entertaining is completely different from what I find entertaining. I can make a joke out of anything. You will sit there and get mad about a lot of stuff that I think is funny. Goofy falls into that.
I'm fun. Okay, the next question is, are y'all planning on visiting South Africa anytime soon?
That's one of our priorities, and I mean, everyone can look out the window and see what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
I don't even think we can go to South Africa right now, even if we wanted to.
No. So we can't really answer that question, guys, because of this pandemic.
But that's priority 1, trust me.
Yeah. If it wasn't for it, maybe even if tomorrow we would do it, but for now we can't really say when. What do you guys do for a living? Love your content, watching you all the way from Namibia. Thank you. So what are we doing for a living?
Ladies first, what do you do?
Okay, I am, what am I doing? I am
a YouTube star, South African hit.
What?
The South African hit, you know, someone who was like, is popping.
No. So what I do for a living, I work, guys. I work as a CNA. So I work with older people. I work sometimes in the big facilities where they live or in their private homes.
And for me, I do security. I'm a security account manager for an international company. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, so he can't say his company name. So another question is, would you relocate back to South Africa if you had time or opportunity to?
See, when that lotto in America was like $1 billion, that was like the #1 goal, to have a relocation to South Africa.
Really?
I'm trying to live in luxury.
He loves South Africa and he's never been there, but he already loves it. So maybe we will, maybe we wouldn't. I don't know.
If it's in the cards that we draw, we're doing it.
Yeah. What is one thing that Sergio, okay, this one is for you, mister. What is one thing that Sergio had to get used to living with a South African girl? I want to hear.
South African or Zulu? Because waking up in the morning when you're talking in Zulu makes me want to like, hey, hold on, stay still really quick. You just did it yesterday morning, actually.
What did I do?
You were on the phone talking Zulu. I'm like, oh my god, can I sleep like 2 more hours?
Was I loud?
Yeah.
But I was trying to.
I was sleeping. So get out the room. That's the biggest thing to me.
Is that what you had to get used to?
Yes. And I'm still not used to it.
But I don't do it.
It's not like there was some kind of crazy... I mean, you take forever and a day to get ready, but I feel like that's just women in general. So I wasn't... That's not something I had to get used to. Just, you expect that in relationships.
Okay. So, the next question is... Yeah, this is from my roommate from South Africa when I was in college. So, she asked, with the different cultural backgrounds and upbringing, how do you maintain the peace?
I don't know how to answer that, because I feel like they think that because we're in, or whoever asked that thinks that because we're such different cultures that we must be fighting about little things all the time, and I don't fight for crap. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I mean, I think...
Well, we have disagreements, but like that's not something we're sitting around causing a war between each other for.
And even though we have disagreements, I don't think they're mostly based on us having a different cultural backgrounds. And also, to answer like how do we maintain peace, I think it's just
respect,
and just because of the people we are individually, it's what makes us like maintain peace.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with our culture or anything.
Just our character traits.
Yeah. So another question is, for how long have you all been together?
You into that?
We've been together for 2 years.
Like, yeah.
We've been together for 2 years, like January marks 2 years we've been together.
A little more than 2 years.
Yeah. We dated for 6 months. Yeah, we dated for 6 months and we got engaged.
Yeah. Yep.
And then we got married.
Like 2 months later.
Yeah, we got married 2 months later. So if you guys want to see a video where we're talking about us getting married after 6 months of dating, let us know. We would share our experience and share how did I know he was the one, and how did he know I was the one, and how is the marriage is like because of us getting married in a short time. So let us know, guys. Another question is, okay, about the babies. Do you consider having babies, and how many? Anyway, we can't wait to see you as parents. We also can't wait to see us, and we just cannot wait to see how it's gonna look like. So
I don't care about that.
I would think about like, I wonder how my kid would look like.
I don't lose sleep over that.
If it's gonna look like me or if it's gonna look like you, you know, things like that. I would like to know.
You're a woman.
If it was possible to see your kid and then like take it back, I would.
What?
I would get pregnant just to see it and then take it back and then
That's so stupid.
and then get it whenever
Next question.
when I'm ready. Oh, okay, this one says, does Sergio have a brother? And then she said she's joking. She said no question, but y'all just
That's not a joke, because that question comes up way too much, and no, I don't have a brother.
Yeah, the reason why I'm bringing it is because, you know, the first one to ask this question, we always find this question in our comments. So
I think it's funny though, because they always try to like make it a joke and say the same thing. Oh, I'm just kidding. No, you're not. Be honest. You know how many times I've seen that specific question the same way.
maybe she's joking, but we're gonna answer it for someone who really wants to know.
No brothers. I have a very small family.
Yeah, no brothers. He's the only one. Like, he's the only son, and then he has sisters.
On both sides.
How did you know that he was the one for you?
I think you should answer that in that other video that you mentioned.
Okay, so like I said, you guys, if you want to know about us getting married after 6 months of dating, let us know, and then we're gonna share more about like how did we know I was the one and he was the one. But should we just give them a little bit? No. Okay, he said no.
You come back for the next video.
Okay, we're planning to do it as soon as possible, guys. Maybe you'll be in the next one, we don't know, but we're gonna do it as soon as possible. Okay, what is the age gap between you and your hubby? Now they're gonna find out that you are a grandpa.
What's the age gap?
The age gap is 3 years.
It's 4 years.
3 years?
4.
What are you talking about?
I'm turning 31 next month.
I'm 27. It's 3 years. Yeah, 28, 29, 30. You're turning 31 in like...
It's a little more than 3 years.
No, 3 years. I'm 27, he's 30. Another question, when are you coming to visit South Africa?
We can't answer that right now.
Yeah, like we said, guys, it's hard to answer that one because of the pandemic.
Not to mention, like, we recently reached a milestone to be able to do that, but the news from South Africa is it's shut down. So even if we wanted to go right now, we couldn't.
Yeah. Somebody asked for tips on how I grew YouTube subscribers. Honestly, I don't have any tips, guys.
That's a hard question to answer because we still don't have a niche. So, like, we're just experimenting, and I think the reason why the subscriber count went up was because we just started pushing content. It went from like 1 video a month to like 3 a month. Even though, I mean, it's hard to post as much as we like, but not to mention some of the ideas we have are for COVID, you know, are blocked because of COVID.
Yeah.
So it's content creation. It's being yourself, and then you're going to find people. Believe it or not, it's not even the close people around you who are going to support you as hard as, like, once you get a viewership, those people will support more than people around you. It's not to dig at anyone, but that's just how it is, you know.
Yeah.
It's being yourself, be authentic, and push your content. Even when you feel uncomfortable with it, you won't know unless you try. So that's what we're still trying to find, is the niche.
Yeah, that is true.
We have videos, but you can't say we're a specific type of YouTuber yet.
Yeah, like, we've been on YouTube for a year, and we just still trying to figure out like
what do people want to see.
Of which we already know. We want our channel to be based on us sharing our story and more about like traveling, but because of the pandemic we can't really do what we want to do, so it's really hard to give tips because we're also still trying to figure out. Not
to mention, like, we can make some moves now, but we were waiting for things to go into play that allowed us to just kind of move around freely. Yeah,
of which like now we finally able to do so, but because of COVID it's hard. So I would say if you already have started the YouTube, just try to post what you enjoy to post. That's what I can say. Just post what you enjoy to post,
and you're gonna
then you will see if that's what people like, and also you will take it from there.
You'll be surprised how many people actually like what you think only a few people are gonna like.
Yeah, and then you can take it from there and see what they like, what they don't like, and then you can try to adjust based on their responses. So another question is, how do each of you feel when you hold each other's hands randomly?
You guys trying to make me cry or no?
How do you feel?
This is just like... Okay, I will try to explain this in a reverse. When you're not holding my hand, it feels empty.
Yeah.
Like, now this is my person, so when she's not holding me or around me, it feels weird. It's like going outside with your pants off. Like, what are you doing?
What's an example? Yeah, so, how do I feel like holding your hand? I just feel that you're mine. And, I don't know, because now, let's say like we're going out, we always most of the time we hold each other's hands when we go out, and when we don't, it feels strange. So it's kind of like we're just used to holding each other's hand, and you feel like, yeah, so you feel like, okay, you're not alone when you're holding his hand. Like, I don't really know.
The sense of security goes both ways. A lot of people say like, oh, she has this man holding her hand, she feels like at peace, but it's both ways. Like, without her, I don't have my peace right now. She is my life, so.
Yeah, so hold on. Okay, this one's saying, please ask your husband if he would like to come to South Africa after COVID and which city he would like to go.
I can't answer that. I've never been yet.
Would you like to go to South Africa after COVID?
Of course, yeah, but she's saying like...
Which city you would like to go?
Yeah, like I can't answer that because, well...
You can, because my city.
But I haven't been there.
You would like to
what if your city's whack?
No, but which city would you like to go to before even knowing about South Africa? Of course it's mine, because...
Sure.
Okay. How long did it take till you all were comfortable around each other?
With what?
With everything.
Part of the reason why we got married so soon is because we were comfortable from like right off the jump.
Yeah. Like, it didn't really take long, guys.
That question's vague because there are layers to that. Like, I always felt comfortable being around you, but of course there are those things that come with relationships that you, like, for instance...
I know what you want to say.
What?
Me using the bathroom when you're in there?
Well, I don't do that, but it's going on, like, I could never really fall asleep in the beginning.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's funny because when you started dating, he couldn't sleep for maybe like a month. He couldn't sleep. I felt bad because I'll be sleeping and every time I wake up, he was up, he would move, and you can tell that he wasn't sleeping. I don't know why. Was it like...
Well, part of me, I get anxious. I don't know why, but... And then it would make me sweat from like my neck down, and I was scared that I was gonna soak your bed.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it was two things that you were scared of. You were scared that when you fall asleep, you're gonna sweat. And another thing, you were scared that you're gonna fart in your sleep.
I do it all the time now, I don't care. But that's something I was scared of. From being comfortable from sleeping, just like...
Yeah, he couldn't sleep, guys, for the whole month because he was scared. Me, I didn't care. I feel like I'm the one who got mostly comfortable around you first. Yeah, I get too comfortable so fast. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It could be both. It was good because things worked out between us, but if that is how you were treating people but going through people like toilet paper, that's bad.
What do you mean going through toilet paper?
Like, oh, I'm used to you. Oh, but it didn't work out. Wipe and go. Wipe and go. Wipe and go.
I get it. Yeah, but I feel like there was like other things that took me some time to get comfortable. Of which those things, if I got too comfortable so fast, it wouldn't be a good thing. Like you say, like me using the bathroom when you're also in there. Yeah, like now
I can't do that. I was in the military and we had to do things like quick and in bunches, in groups. I would hold it all day just so that I would not be sitting next to someone when I'm using the bathroom. That's so gross to me. I'll sit there and nothing will happen because I'm like conscious that there's someone next to me that there shouldn't be.
But is it gross when I'm using it and you're in there?
Yes.
Really?
Okay, like I don't care. It's just me. Like I can't sit on the toilet and you sit right next to me, talk to me. It's not you. It's just no one. People are not allowed near me. I can't use the bathroom.
But you're gonna get comfortable,
no,
and you're not gonna say that again. When and how did you meet? So we did share a story, guys, of how we met. I'll leave the link in the description below so you guys can check it out. We did like the whole video about that, but we met through friends. The next question is, are you learning each other's languages? If yes, can happy say one Zulu word?
Johnny.
What does that mean?
How are you? Or I think it literally means something else. We take it as how are you, but I think the literal translation is different than how are you.
Unjani?
Yeah.
It means how are you, how you doing, how is it going? It means the same thing, but you say that in different ways. How did you know he was the one? Was it an instant feeling?
For me it was.
Yeah, me too. It was.
But don't give too much details. That video's coming.
Okay. Yeah, I would say it was an instant feeling, but we're not gonna share the whole thing because we're planning to make another video about that. So the next question is, I think you're one of my favorites on YouTube. I would like to know if you are currently employed. Thank you. Yes, we are currently employed, of which it is another reason why we can't post as much as we want to, because our jobs are very
time consuming.
Yeah, and it's just really hard to keep up, but we try to post as much as we can. It's really hard for us to post as much as we want to, but don't think that we take your support for granted and not posting, but because of our jobs, guys.
If we had more time, we'd have more content, but we don't make the YouTube money that people think once you're a YouTuber, you're instantly making thousands of dollars. That's not the case.
Yeah, so we still have to keep our jobs, and it's really hard to have that balance.
It takes time because they're two separate jobs. We're living in a pandemic. There's just a ball of that going on all at once.
Yeah. So this last one is not a question. She say, no questions, you two are adorable. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So we think we answered most of the questions. Were about having babies in the future. It was mostly about pregnancy, babies, family and stuff. Okay, the last question is, I know I said the last one on the other one, but how did your in-laws feel about your relationship? So this question too, we're not going to answer in this video because we're going to be answering it on the other video where we'll be talking about like how did they feel about us getting married too soon.
And I feel like this is where the culture talk comes in too. I'm not going to say more than that.
Yeah, so I'm sorry that we can't answer it right now.
There's a bunch of questions here though.
Yeah, but most of them they're about the babies. Wait for that video, guys. Okay, we're gonna be answering all the questions, guys, that we couldn't answer in this video because we feel like if we answer it, it doesn't make no sense because we're not gonna go in details. We plan to in the other video. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video, and leave a comment down below and tell us if you missed us because we do miss you guys.
I check all the comments all the time.
Yeah guys, we did miss like posting, and we really felt bad not posting for you guys, but we just
I wish
really
there was
couldn't.
like a better way to engage with the audience besides just the comments. Like another platform to speak to people who are interested in our creation.
Oh yeah, Instagram. Check us on Instagram at Live with Mikados. So